ഹലോ ചിൽഡ്രൻ, ഈ നമ്മൾ സ്പോക്കൺ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് നമുക്ക് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സ്കില്ലാണ് ലിസണിങ് സ്കിൽ. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വീഡിയോയിലൂടെ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിയാണ്. യു ക്യാൻ ജഡ്ജ് യുവർ ലിസണിങ് സ്കിൽ. അപ്പോൾ ആക്ച്വലി നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ നമ്മൾ വർത്തമാനം കേൾക്കുമ്പം ആ പറയുന്ന ആളുടെ എക്സ്പ്രഷൻസ് വെച്ചിട്ടോ, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ സിറ്റുവേഷനെ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്തിട്ടോ, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളൊരു വീഡിയോ നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ വരുന്ന പിക്ചേഴ്സിനെ നോക്കിയിട്ടോ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റിട്ടൺ വേർഡ്സ് താഴെ വരുന്നത് കണ്ടിട്ടോ, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ നമ്മളൊന്ന് ഊഹിച്ച് മനസ്സിലാക്കാനാണ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഇംഗ്ലീഷ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ലിസ്ണിങ് സ്കിൽസ് ഷാർപ്പാണോ ഇല്ലേന്ന് വി കാൻ ബി ഷുവർ ഓഫ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വെറും ഒരു ഓഡിയോ, യു ക്യാൻ ഓൺലി ഹിയർ സംതിങ് ഇൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത് ഫുള്ളി മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇല്ലേന്ന് നോക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഈ വീഡിയോ ഞാൻ ചെയ്തത്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഞാനൊരു സ്റ്റോറിയാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പണ്ടൊക്കെ സ്കൂൾ ടൈമിൽ PT പീരീഡൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാകുമ്പം ചിലപ്പോൾ മഴ പെയ്യുമ്പം ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് പുറത്ത് കളിക്കാൻ വിടില്ലല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ക്ലാസ് റൂമിൽ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് എന്താ പണി, കുട്ടികൾ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും കഥകൾ പറയാം അല്ലേ. ബോയ്സ്ക്ക് പിന്നെ ക്രിക്കറ്റും ഫുട്ബോളും തന്നെ പറയാനുണ്ടാവും, ഗേൾസിന് കുറേ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും കുറേ കഥകൾ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടാവും. അങ്ങനെ കേട്ട് കിട്ടിയ ഒരു കഥയാണ് കേട്ടോ ഇത്. നല്ല ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആണ്, ഞാൻ ഇതുവരെ മറക്കാത്ത ഒരു കഥയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ കഥ ഞാൻ വെറും ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം നിങ്ങൾക്ക്. ദെൻ യു സീ ഇഫ് യു ആർ ഏബിൾ ടു ഫോളോ ഇറ്റ്. ആ കഥ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാനൊരു ചോദ്യം ചോദിക്കും. ഓൺലി വൺ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഐ എം ഗോയിങ് ടു ആസ്ക്. ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ്റെ ആൻസർ കണ്ടിട്ട് തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും. യു ക്യാൻ ജഡ്ജ് യുവർ ലിസണിങ് സ്കിൽ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ലെറ്റ് us begin. Once there was a wise king. His kingdom was attacked by his enemies. He was sure that he will lose. He wanted his wife and his only son to be secure. So he arranged for their living in a small hut in the middle of a nearby jungle. He appointed one of his faithful guards to escort them to the hut and look after their needs. The queen and the prince were soon shifted. The king was defeated and killed. The queen and the prince were left alone in the jungle in a faraway place. As days passed, they became used to their loneliness. The queen taught his son to read and write and took great care of him. While coming to the jungle, the queen had brought some jewels with her. On the last day of every month, she would go to the outskirts of the jungle where that king's faithful guard would wait for her with all the things required for their survival in the hut. The queen would exchange one piece of jewelry for the things and food the guard brought. This would be sufficient for the two of them for 1 month. As the boy grew up, he went along with his mother. Then later he started going alone. His mother was growing old and weak. She always advised him to be very careful as she feared that the king's enemies might kill her son also. As days passed, the prince became a strong young man. He hated to live alone in the jungle. He started inquiring the guard about the life outside and how it was to travel long distances and all. He longed to run away from the jungle, but he could not, as his mother had become very weak and ill. This time, her illness made her condition worse, and on top of it, they did not have any more jewels left with them to exchange for her medicines. The prince was really sad. He did not know what to do. His mother lay on his lap, counting her last breaths. She showed him the thin golden ring on her finger. She told him to take it and exchange it for her shroud. She wanted him to bury her near the hut once she was dead. The boy was full of tears when his mother slowly died on his laps. After crying for some time, he lay her on the cot and tried to take the ring out of her finger. But it was stuck. He was not able to get it out. Only way to get the ring out was by cutting his mother's finger. He had no choice. He had to do it. Only then he would have the money to get the white shroud for his mother. So, with a heavy heart, he took the knife and cut his mother's finger. He then took the ring and ran to the outskirts. He did not know where to look for the guard. He wandered out into the village for the first time in his life. He went on and on as if he was dreaming. He had come very far away from the jungle. He wanted to go even far away, far, far away. He sold the ring, and with the money he got for it, he kept going. He never remembered his dead mother. About 20 years later, he was now a rich businessman, settled in the US with his family. Though he was happy, he always had a terrible feeling of guilt whenever he thought about his past. This guilt consciousness of his was growing stronger and stronger with time. Now he could not bear it anymore and he decided to go back to that jungle and at least be there for a few minutes. When he reached his village, everything had changed. The roads, buildings, shops, everything had developed. But he was surprised to find that piece of jungle in the middle of the city still untouched by any kind of development. He easily spotted the banyan tree under which he used to meet the guard for getting their monthly supply. He still very clearly remembered his way to the hut, which to his surprise had remained exactly the same with no change at all. He walked slowly towards the hut, which seemed to be in a well kept condition, as if someone was still living in it. He was very scared now. He somehow pulled up some courage and stepped into the house. He was totally frightened. Nothing had changed. Everything in the same spot, just where his mother used to keep them. Mother? Where is she? She was dead. Then who is taking care of this hut? There were so many questions in his mind when he heard a sound from behind. Who is it? He turned to see an old lady, very familiar, very much known to him. He felt a chill run down through him. His lips started trembling. He was wet with sweat. He found it difficult to stand straight. He looked into her eyes. It was filled with tears. He still did not believe his eyes. He muttered, "Water. I want some water." The old lady turned towards the pot kept in the corner and took a glass to fetch some water. He stood there staring at the old lady. He was shocked. Even the fragrance was so familiar to him. The old lady came closer to him with a glass of water. As she offered it to him, it was as if his heart skipped a beat. Her finger with the ring was missing. Oh my God, how is this possible? He could not understand anything. He wanted to make sure. He asked, Are you my mother who died 20 years back?" He could see a smile coming up on her face. He waited for her reply. She came closer to him. He held his breath. She came closer and slowly she whispered,